Nate, have you seen the President Trump has made some noises, made some moves on the Venezuelan front? On Saturday, he posted on True Social this. If you get this up, what he put, and it's fairly strong words. He just put, "To all airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and human traffickers, please consider the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela to be closed in its entirety. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump." Just that, end quote. Just that.
Some strong words.
So, I mean, even in the that's quite a move, really.
We are closing your airspace.
Yeah, it's a unilateral exercise of power, isn't that? I mean, bloody hell. It shows who's the actual big boy in the playground, right? Who actually holds the cards.
Wasn't it Venezuela that he was trying to send people back to and they refused? And then he was like, well, we're just going to, you're not going to get anything from us then. Yeah. They were like, oh, no, please. Yeah, we'll accept them. Was that what happened? Pretty certain it was, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I think that was Venezuela. They certainly got very, very, very frosty diplomatic relations. I mean,
I'm pretty certain it was. It was they talked a big game, and then Donald Trump was like, all right, like 1,000% tariff or some nonsense like that. And then they just immediately backed down. And he was like, cool, have your citizens back.
I mean, Venezuela, ever since the Chavez years, has been ideologically, completely opposed to the United States. Because the United States is, of course, absolutely capitalist, not absolutely, but very, very, very sort of free market. And Venezuela, again, ever since Chavez, and we're now in the Maduro era, aren't we? Are full blown Reds, full blown. So just to begin with, at the base of things, ideologically are enemies of the United States and vice versa. Now, Trump in recent times has made quite a lot about how Venezuela has sent them, emptied out their prisons and insane asylums and tried to send them all over to the United States and peddling vast amounts of drugs, hard drugs, Class A drugs, into the United States, and that Trump doesn't like it and he's going to do something about it. Well, on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, he, the 29th, he said that. Now, I remember even in the, between the two Gulf Wars, Gulf War I was like over the new year of 1990 to 1991, and Gulf War II was like 2003. And between those years, 10 plus years, there at various points, and for a lot of it, there was no-fly zones over Iraq. Just the United States and Britain, the UN, various things, but most of the United States just imposed a no-fly zone. But there was still a big chunk of Iraq where you could. There was big portions where you couldn't, but big parts where you could. Okay, and that was against Saddam, right? So to do go full banana, all the airspace in Venezuela and what was it, and surrounding, like, so he's just closing down, obviously military and all commercial flights to and from Venezuela, essentially. That's a relatively big move.
Oh, that's a massive move.
Yeah.
We're isolating your country. Enjoy that. That's a huge move to be able to say, we're going to cut off your country now.
Yeah.
No one in or out. That's mental. That's Billy Big Bollocks move. That is. just Trump walks in. Slams 2 balloons down. Those are my big balls, mate. No one's getting out of the country. Like, what?
Billy Big Bollocks, yeah. Charlie Big Banana. It's just the shadow of Donald Trump's hand over the country of Venezuela. Just, I mean, the other thing that they're doing is they're building up a large naval force off the coast of Venezuela, down at the bottom of the Caribbean, basically sending one of their bigger, more important sort of actual combat-ready aircraft carriers, well, a carrier group. An aircraft carrier is never just alone; it's always in a carrier group with lots of other warships that are always with it. So sending that down there. So I mean, who knows what's going to happen? We'll see what happens. But if you actually were going to do a full regime change style shit, this is exactly what you do. This is their MO. Is you say you don't have control of your own airspace anymore. Don't try anything. And we're putting together this massive flotilla, this armada for overwhelming force, and we're going to sail it right up to your shores. That's exactly what they do.
That's mad.
So, I mean, we'll see. There's a little 3-minute video here. I mean, maybe we want to just watch a minute of it or a minute and a half of it. Just gives you a little bit of an overview of what's going down. And I wonder if Trump will fully pull the trigger on this.
You want to listen to this, then, yeah?
Yeah.
The largest warship in the world, the USS Gerald R. Ford, $13 billion worth of military capability, now anchored in the Caribbean, not far short of the Venezuelan coast. Its deployment is part of a massive naval build-up in the region, Operation Southern Spear, designed, according to President Trump's administration, to be a frontline in the fight against what he terms narco-terrorist groups running illegal drugs into the US. There have been at least 21 strikes on what are thought to be boats carrying consignments of fentanyl and cocaine in these waters since September, with 83 people killed. It's been claimed, though, that innocent fishermen, rather than big-time traffickers, have, in many cases,
Okay. That's enough. You get the idea. But, you know, it's very... He actually has done it, the airspace thing. So I saw another video where it's just a vox pop of ordinary people in Venezuela. And they're like, yeah, I was considering going to visit family somewhere else in the world for Christmas, or other people coming over and visiting us for Christmas. And no, everything's quite... All the airports are just quite... It's just... Yeah. So, I mean,
mad.
Trump has always, hasn't he, run on the ticket of being like a no war president or minimal war president. But yet at the same time,
he's done a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
At the same time, he's not particularly scared to do interventions around.
Well, I think
the place.
He doesn't want to start wars, and he doesn't want to get involved in wars. But I don't think he views this really as a war. I mean, it's not really going to be a war with Venezuela, is it? It's going to be a case of, yeah, we're just going to like depose you, and yeah, that's it. Really, you're not going to stand much of a chance. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
that's like a kid playing with his toys before dinner. It's nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I've had this argument with a few people on Twitter before, where I say, look, do remember that, right, the United States might not be all that great at winning a peace. If you look at Vietnam, Iraq, whatever, it's a very, very difficult thing to do that. But when it comes to just the battlefield, they are absolutely dominant. Absolutely dominant. What they did to Saddam in the opening hours and days of, in fact, both Gulf Wars, was just an exercise in absolute dominance on the battlefield. That is what they do best, in fact. So if Trump did want to, I don't know, destroy what little Venezuelan military air force there is, it's done. It's done. They haven't got anything that can stop it. Right? If he wants to send a carrier group down there, people always say, "Oh, carriers are a thing of the past. Oh, there's drones now that will take them out." No. There's countermeasures for all that. There's countermeasures for all that stuff. Venezuela could not stop Trump from just putting in military terms, just putting his thumb on their forehead and just pushing them down. They could not stop it. So we'll see what he does. I mean, I for one have got absolutely no love for the Venezuelan government. I feel sorry for the average Venezuelan person
Yeah,
who's seen their
massively.
country turn to shit over in economic terms, if nothing else, over the last handful of years. Sorry, you go.
Yeah, no, I'm just sharing your sentiment. I agree. Like, I don't care about the government. People, though, yeah, they shouldn't have to suffer any of this crap. It's too much.
Sure. I mean, before Chavez, Venezuela was something, you could argue about this, but it was something of a success story because they've got lots and lots of natural resources, oil, basically. And Venezuela was one of the, among the richest countries in South America. Chavez and now Maduro have run all that into the ground because that's what socialism does. That's what a centralized command economy does every time, without fail. And so, yeah, I just feel sorry for the average Venezuelan who it's got no beef with the United States Air Force and Navy, whatever. They got no beef with the Donald, but yeah, their own government has screwed them over. I mean, watch this space. I'm certainly watching this story closely. Very, very interested in it.